Which brings us to Surf City, one of the most unpredictable levels in the entire game. It's not necessarily one of the hardest, but it is very unpredictable. The beginning section's pretty easy. Dodge these logs. These actually don't even kill you in one hit, so it's not that big a deal. It might take you a few tries, but you'll eventually get past it. They go in an up and down pattern right here. Just go under them. There's a one-up right here if you can jump the waterfall and get it. I just missed it, but it's no big deal because I get one right here. Now, these whirlpools go in an up and down pattern to get past them. It's not very hard. And then you'll come across some land. Here's where it gets a little bit tricky. Now, first, kill the Space Invaders, guys. It's not a big deal. And these guys actually won't kill you. They won't take your last block of health from you. So there's no worry in those guys actually killing you. I don't know why these walkers are insanely big compared to the first levels, but it's not a big deal. Make sure you grab one of these legs because you're going to need it for the next part. Kill this dude. Takes 3 hits. Not a big deal. Now, here's what I was talking about, the health fucking you over. Wait until these flies pass, because right after this, there's a boss fight, okay? Now, this guy can be a bitch. Yeah, you drop your leg, you have to pick it up real quick and pin this motherfucker in the corner and keep hitting him. Now, he's pretty unpredictable, and he can jump really high and smash you and kill you in one hit, so be careful. I got lucky here and got him in a juggle pattern and killed him pretty easily. He can fuck your day up pretty quick, though. He's one of those unpredictable things. But now, here's the hardest section, one of the hardest sections in the entire game, in my opinion. These mines come in random order. At first, it's pretty easy and everything's pretty slow, but it ramps up pretty quick. I don't know how I didn't die here. And it really just depends on what order the mines come at you. Sometimes, I swear to God, these mines will come at you in a way where you cannot even dodge them and you will die if you touch them once. This is extremely difficult. And like I said, what makes it hard is its randomness factor, but keep trying and you will eventually get it, which brings us to the next level. Which brings us to level 6, Karnath's Lair. And I'll be honest, guys, this fucking level is hard as nails. The only way you're ever going to get past this level is to memorize the snake patterns. I'm sorry to say, but this level is going to kick your ass over and over again, and I would actually probably put money on the fact that this level is probably impossible to beat your first time through. You just have to memorize the snake's patterns. At first, it starts off pretty easy. There's actually nothing that can really kill you right here. It kind of gets you in the groove of things, jump out the exit, boom, you'll get to the next level. There's 4 of these segments you have to get past in order to beat this level. Take the snake up right here. Here's where it starts throwing some spikes at you. Hop this first spike, and then fall down. The snake will go in the hole, and you'll fall down right here. Grab this snake, bring it over, and hop this spike right here. It'll go in the wall. All you have to do is jump right before the snake enters the hole, and you'll jump up to the next snake. This is not the sticking factor of this level. Trust me, it gets way harder. Hop this snake right here. Now, here's where it gets a bit tricky. Hop this one, you're going to have to jump over 3 spikes. Okay, that's harder than it looks because the hardest part of this level is knowing how you can jump in it. See, you're jumping, but the snake's moving too. So you're jumping on a moving platform that's taking you forward at a constant pace. It's hard to get used to and makes some of the jumps hard. This snake's fast as hell, brings you to the exit. Don't miss it because you'll fall into spikes and die. This is section 3, and this is the hardest section in the entire level, in my opinion. Hop this right here, don't fall off the edge, bring it over here, and then just wait and fall down. The snake right here will catch you, okay? Stay over here, hop the spike. Now right here, boom, little teeny hop right there or you will die. You will hit that spike up at the top and die. So little teeny hop, wait over here to the left, grab the snake before you fall, and right here, stay in the middle. The snake will wrap around you, and then just fall down. Now right here is a tricky jump, okay? 2 spikes you gotta hop without hitting that top spike. It's pretty hard. Now right here it gets tough. Boom, this snake comes out like a fucking bullet, okay? There's 3 of them. This one you don't have to worry about. This is the hardest jump in the whole level. Jump that, 2 spikes, 1 right there. That's gonna take some practice, I guarantee it. Okay, now the 4th and final segment of the level. Take these platforms over, hop onto this platform over to the left, grab the snake before it goes into the hole. This is a little bit tricky, but it's not that bad, okay? Stay right here, and then jump up, stay to the right. The snake will block all the spikes, so you won't hit any spikes if you stay to the right. Now, here's the last and one of the trickiest jumps in the level. I don't think it's too bad, but this is the end of the level if you can get past this. Stay right here, okay, and stay on this snake as long as you can. Jump over to the right, and you'll go out the hole. Welcome to Volkmeyer's Inferno, my personal favorite level in the game, and also one of the hardest. At first, this level is going to seem downright impossible, but I got some tips that's going to get you through this level. At first, you just got these little enemies that are the same as the Turbo Tunnel enemies, but they die in one hit. Right here, you got to run and jump to get past these gaps. Do not let these things knock you into the bottomless pits. Another run and jump right here, some more enemies you got to face, not that big a deal. Right here, though, get to the top of this platform and wait for these logs to come. Little teeny hop to jump on the logs. This is a little bit tricky because Battletoads has really weird jumping, in my opinion. Super Mario Brothers, this is not. So you're going to have to get used to the platform jumping right here. This is really the only part of the game that's even like this, so it's kind of short. You'll get past it with enough practice. Like I said, stay to the top of the platforms. More enemies right here. Now right here, these bullet guys will kill you in one hit, so watch out for these guys. Little jump, it'll go over you. A couple more enemies right here, and then there's some more Space Invaders guys coming up right here. Not a big deal. Nothing too hard yet. I paused it there for some reason. I don't know why. I think I accidentally did it. Now right here, some more bullet guys, okay? Then get past this, punch the first one, do a little hop, and then punch the last one that goes out, or let it jump over you. Not a big deal. Now, 2 more enemies, and we get into the fun part of the level. And like I said, at first, this is going to seem impossible, but like I said, I got some tips for you to get past it. I die a few times on this. It's hard to do this without dying. Now, these things are going to come at you pretty slow at first, okay? Go in the middle of them, not a big deal. This goes in an up and down pattern, and then it's going to go in the middle right here, and then up and down again. Not a big deal. One more in the middle, and you're past it. Right here, these things are going to open up. Stay to the left of the screen right here. Right here, you're going to have to move forward, okay? These things will close up and kill you if you don't. Last one's pretty quick. Go through it. You're done. Now, right here is one of the hardest parts in the entire game. What I recommend you do, and I just died right there because it's hard as hell, but what I recommend you do is stay in the lower left portion of the screen. Now, these fireballs come at random. There's no telling where these fireballs are going to come, so you kind of have to just hope and pray that you don't get hit. Stay in the lower left corner of the screen, and if you see one coming along the bottom of the screen, dodge it. But that's not always easy to do, because sometimes it looks like the fireball's not going to hit you, but it will. Like I said, these fireballs are hard to judge, so stay in the lower left of the screen, you should be fine. And the segment's over. Now right here in the missile segment, stay at the bottom of the screen. The missiles coming at the bottom of the screen cannot touch you if you stay at the lower left corner of the screen. I still do like 2 fuck-ups here. I don't know what I was thinking, but this really isn't that difficult. Pay attention to the missiles at the top of the screen, and you should be fine if you just get out of the way. See, I didn't think that missile was going to hit me, but it did. Not a big deal. I think I die again, but I'm not sure. I can't remember. Just dodge the missiles. You should be okay. And like I said, these missiles are very unpredictable. These are random, too, so there's no telling where these missiles are going to come from. Yep, I die right there. Okay, not a big deal. I have a million lives, so... Like I said, stay in the lower left corner of the screen. The missiles on the bottom will never touch you. See what I was talking about with the randomness factor of this game? And if you do this part right here, like it was intended, it's hard as nails. There's going to be 4 sets of these missiles, okay? On the last set of the missiles, I recommend going to the top of the screen real quick because there's going to be a 1-up that you can get. Right after this set, go to the top of the screen, and then there's going to be a 1-up. Like I said, get as many 1-ups as possible. Boom, 1-up, okay? Here's where the level gets fucking damn hard. Stay in the middle right here, okay? There's going to be boom, 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 gap, and then it's going to go in an up and down V pattern, okay? Right here, they're going to open up, go to the right of the screen real quick, they're going to close, go to the left again, it's going to open, go to the right, it's going to close. That's going to take some practice, guaranteed. Now, here's the hardest part of the entire level, but here's how you complete it. Stay to the right of the screen, okay? These things are going to fly at you, but if you stay to the right of the screen, you'll be able to judge your gaps a lot better. The pattern at which they come at you is not very hard to memorize. Okay, right here it's going to start getting a little bit faster, but it's still going in an up and down pattern, okay? Now right here it's going to trick you, throw a curveball, boom, it's going to go down, down, you have to do that, and then that last gap right there is hard as fuck. The only way to complete that last gap is to start moving down before the top segment comes at you. And I'll show you what I mean right here. Okay, like I said, this right here isn't really that difficult, okay? You just have to memorize where they're going to come from. And they always go in an up and down pattern until the very end. See, up, and then it's going to go back down, and it's going to go middle, down, middle. Okay, start moving down right now, boom, and you'll make it. You have to start moving at a quick pace. Level 8. What makes level 8 difficult is the jumping physics in Battletoads. Like I said, this is no Super Mario Brothers. And this is some of the toughest platforming in the entire game, and if you don't get the jumping down, especially on these little mini trampoline things, you're gonna die, and this level is gonna be a fucking nightmare. This level and the last level is pure platforming hell. This level's not nearly as bad as the last level, but we'll get to that later. Make sure you get one of these bars off the wall, okay? You need it. There's some enemies later on in the level that's gonna kick your fucking ass if you don't have one of these bars. So go up, dodge this ball right here. It'll take a little bit of your health, but not a big deal. Now, I fuck up in this coming up right here. I die right here. I don't know what I was doing, but not a big deal. There's a 1-up right there. So I have to go back down and get this bar. Like I said, you need it. You can possibly get past the segment. I have gotten past the segment without this weapon before, but it's hard to do. And this is actually one of my least favorite levels. It's just really boring. And then later on in this level called Rat Race, they reuse a lot of the textures and objects from this level, and it's really lazy in my opinion. But get that 1-up, because even if you miss that jump and fall, you'll still usually get the 1-up, so you can try again. Right here, it's a little tricky to get that down. Now here's where you need the weapon. These jelly things will make your life a nightmare if you don't have it. They'll stick to you and make you fall. It sucks. Just knock them out of the air with the bar. Right here, it's a little bit tricky. Duck or jump over it, not a big deal. Now, these little moving back and forth platform gaps are going to get harder as the level progresses, but just take your time. There's no time limit, and you should be okay. Not a big deal. Now, right here is a checkpoint, so if you die, you'll start right here. So it's not really that long of a level, and this is a good checkpoint to get. So now these tits that are on the wall shooting out the smoke, they kill you in one hit. Also, you want to jump to make the screen scroll up a little bit so you can see these fans, because if you don't, the fans will kill you, guaranteed. Here's the hardest part in the whole level. You got a tit on the left side of the screen that'll kill you, and then you got this thing up top that's going to kill you. Run, duck, you should be okay. It's just going to take some practice. Jump up. This part right here is not too hard. And believe it or not, we're almost done with the level. It's not a very long level. Okay, watch out for that tit. Make the screen scroll up so you can see that fan up there. Otherwise, you're going to be in trouble. Watch out, there's 2 fans on either side of the wall. Like I said, once again, jump up, make the screen scroll so you can get past it. Not a big deal. Okay, now right here, it's a little bit tricky because that smoke will kill you in one hit. So time it, jump up there as fast as possible. Don't fall right here. Okay, this is the hardest gaps coming up right here, but we're almost to the boss, so it's not a big deal. Take your time. Like I said, there's no time limit. I get a little bit too fast, but not a big deal. Okay, now this boss is a fucking nightmare. This guy is hard as tits. Basically, he shoots a gun. What I recommend is to duck under the bullets that he shoots and then hit him. But this guy gets super fucking fast and almost impossible to dodge as the fight goes on. What I recommend doing is hit him, duck. Okay, and keep doing that, but every now and then he's going to do a little teeny hop and shoot bullets, like that right there. See, he's going to two sets of bullets, so he's very unpredictable. But just hit him, he's going to fall down, duck. And if you're far away from him, slide under the bullets so you can get close to him. But if he lands on you like that, he will kill you. Trust me, you're probably going to die a few times in this fight, and I die quite a few times, but it's not a big deal. This guy is going to take some practice. And like I said, he gets so fast by the end of the battle that not dying is pretty much impossible. So hopefully you have some extra lives saved up. I wish you all the luck with this guy. This guy gave me a lot of problems at first, but luckily I had a lot of 1-ups. It's not a big deal. Look how fast this motherfucker gets by the end of the fight, man. It's just ridiculous. And if he shoots you with one bullet, he'll knock you down, but then the rest of the bullets that he shoots will hit you also. So don't get hit at all by this guy or he will kill you. Look how fast this motherfucker is, man. This is just impossible not to die. Just keep juggling. Boom. You'll eventually kill him.